Okay, so this is quite an odd one. I am now live streaming. I am going to be sort of showing you guys my sort of progression with what I'm doing in Photoshop and 3D Studio Max. The idea of this is just to sort of show you the development stage of creating my game that I'm having to do. It's kind of a build up for my portfolio as well, just to help my portfolio. Never done this before, so like having a live stream of me doing this, I probably won't be talking a lot, but I will look over to comments if there are comments. If not, then it's just going to be a video and can look at it if they want. If not, it's just for reference for me to look back and see what I've done wrong. Quite handy just to have a video there. So I'm going to cut to the there we go, to the desktop with my little face cam there, so you can see my face as well, and you can see what I'm doing on the actual desktop. So at the moment this is just a photo. This is now Photoshop. I'm going to close that and also share this to Twitter and Facebook. How do you paste? Control V. I am trying to Control C. Control V. Okay, it does work. Live stream. There we go. Live stream has started. Right. Apparently there's one person watching. Nice. Okay, so it doesn't look like any frames are dropping at the moment. So I'm going to sort of give you a little rundown of what's going on here. This is the church that I made. I'm going to turn everything back on. You can see it doesn't look particularly great. It looks multicolored. It literally looks terrible. I don't mind the textures that are on it now. That's just the way 3ds Max does stuff. Like when it's in the viewport. Got it defined so it's like high res at the moment. It's not particularly high res at the moment. By the way, let me know in the chat if you can't hear me particularly well. But if I go to render this, this probably will break. Yeah. It's going to lag the computer out to hell. Okay, we just scanline render. It's quicker. Don't want to do mental ray. Scanline render. Just do it like this. There we go. That's kind of the church. You can see it there. There is a cross on the church. It's just meant to be a background church. It's not meant to be a massive church. It's just a little background church. I'm making textures in 8K currently in Photoshop. This is just for the sort of base layer of this church here. Before you ask, where's my Scene Explorer? My Scene Explorer is here. I don't like having it like taking up like extra space because it just ends up sitting there and then taking up so much space. So I have it off my screen because I have three monitors. So I'm going to turn everything off just so I can see what I'm working with here, which is this. It's like an eye and a face or something there. Anyway, back to Photoshop. What I'm trying to do here is trying to get this sort of texture. Can you see my mouse? Yeah, you can see my mouse. Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to get this texture here. Doesn't show very well, does it? Trying to get that to match this text, this sort of color. The red behind, like the background lighting behind the glass, is matching the actual lighting there. I just need to get the actual sort of outline to match. So the way I'm going to do that is essentially just duplicate it. That should work. I can't really explain it. It's really difficult because I've never done this before. So someone says hi. Tabby says hi. Hello. Okay. So I'm just going to highlight this bit here. Why are you lagging? You should not be lagging now. Okay. Okay, this file is almost a gigabyte. I've just realized. Working with 8K textures is going to take a lot of resources. Okay. Just to point out something. My computer can perfectly well handle this. I've got 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM and 12 threads, 6 cores, 12 threads, and it's an overclocked CPU. Like, this is perfectly capable. Although saying that, my graphics card is eating away at encoding. That's kind of odd. Okay. Huh. Right. Thank you very much for retweeting my tweet. Much appreciated. So, I'm going to try and align this. This is going to be tiresome, isn't it? There must be a quicker way of doing this. Has anyone got any ideas? Like, for real? I can't even take away that bit. Okay, there must be a quicker way. Seriously, I just want to take away this middle window here and then just have the outline of the window so I can edit the outline. Must be a way of doing that, surely. A magic wand tool is not so magic. I mean, we're getting somewhere. Nah, this is not going to work with this tool, is it? One way I tried to do it is by putting effects on it and like just overlaying it with white, essentially, but it didn't really work. So, if I go... Why is it selecting the whole thing? That's what I don't get. I'm just wanting to select this, but it's selecting the whole thing. I've just accidentally saved it as well. Well, that's fine. It doesn't need to save because I haven't done anything. Okay. Stop selecting the whole thing, seriously. Something odd is going on with this. Okay. Oh. Oh. Is this working? Okay. No! Sorry if your eardrums are suddenly hurting when I'm raging like that. Photoshop does that. Look, why are you doing this? What is going on? Joys of the selection tool. You'll see what happens when I've done this bit. There must be a quicker way of doing this. Surely. I mean, I do seem to have a weird way of making textures. Like, a lot of people have said that. Oh my god. This is not happening right now. If I just select carefully in the right places. It's like, come on. What is going on? It is making me rage. It's like finding that sweet spot just there. If I turn on auto enhance, it just does a little circle there. Like, for real. Trying to work out how I can get around this. Why is it selecting up here? Like, that makes no sense. If I make it smaller? I'm glad I'm not the only one raging at this. If you've got any tips on how to make this any better, like how to actually do this properly. Oh, come on. No! It worked, right? The other one, it worked absolutely fine for. There's a night window there and a day window of the same, literally the same window, but one's day and one's night. So I cut it out. the night window and just plop the night window behind. I wonder if I can turn it on and off. No, I don't think I can, because I think I... Wait. Why do I have a layer there? I don't need that layer. Why won't it let me delete the layer? And what's happened there? Okay, I'm just going to go back to this. What the? Why are you disappearing? Look, when I get to there. Oh, wait. Is it because it's crossing over? What the? This is weird as hell. What is going on? Are you serious? It's neater than the other one. Like, trying to do Photoshop quickly while live streaming just is not a thing. Okay. I just realised why my graphics card is now encoding. It's because I'm recording and live streaming at the same time, as well as having everything open. Like, as well as doing all of this and having 3D programs open and stuff, I'm recording and I've got 160 tabs open on Chrome. It's kind of insane, really. I want to see if my little tactic works. There's a feathering tool. You're probably wondering, why would you do feathering in a situation like this? The reason being is you'll see, basically. That's if it works. It might not even work. It worked on the other one, so on the other windows. Once I've done this, it's just a matter of copying and pasting as well. Yeah, I'm trying to do something simple. It is so annoying. Right. It doesn't matter how messy it is. I mean, it is messy, but as long as it's sort of within the sort of boundary of where I need it to be. This probably hurts your eyes. Joys of Photoshop. This is an 8K texture though. Like, this is insane. I'm zoomed in by 400%. It's ridiculous. Okay, if I turn Auto Enhance on. Okay, that's roughly what I want to do. This is my UV map for my texture for the church. This is just one part of the church. Like, I'm having to do each part separately. It will work. Okay, so I'm going to go here. Duplicate. No, I don't want to duplicate the layer yet. What I want to do... Yeah, I do want to duplicate the layer. That would make sense. And now this, I can literally just get rid of this. Can I? Is it going to let me? Okay. There we go. That should help now. Now if I double click on that, layer style, I want to put a color overlay to make it white, kind of. But let's see opacity for that. That's not, is that what I want? I mean, I'm just trying to do this as simply as possible. And I've done this wrong now. I want to compare it to this one. Okay. I want the color overlay. There we go. I'm on the right bit now. Okay. I want to lighten it. So if I go to normal. If I can get it as close as possible, I can probably go to lighter color. That's literally white. Can I put it there? I mean, to be fair, where this is going to be in my game, you won't notice it, really, because it's going to be behind a fence, in the background, out of focus. Like, the camera will never be able to focus on it in the game. So, I kind of don't need to worry too much about how good the textures are. But, I mean, for portfolio, they do need to be quite good. But, just to get the point across... I put this in the wrong bit. That looks so bad. Wait, if I turn on that, it kind of works. Right, I'm going to save it quickly. If I save it, it already exists. You want to replace it? That's the idea. I'm now going to save it as a JPEG because it compresses it to hell because it's an 8K texture. It doesn't need to be super high resolution. Right, now go back to 3ds Max, and of course 3ds Max breaks, and that's fine because all it's doing is uploading the texture essentially to here. See, and now it's applied it to the side just here. But I feel like the window's slightly odd. If I go to render it now, okay, so basically the church is going to be about this far away from the camera and out of focus. Could I get away with that? Do you reckon? Like, yeah. I mean, the lighting's going to be so much better. I'm just using the default lighting in 3ds Max. And yeah, this is the student version of 3ds Max. It's free if you're a student, so otherwise you end up paying so much money for it. There's two different textures, but if I go really close into this, like look at the detail, the level of detail. Ignore the windows. The windows are terrible. I mean, the sort of painted glass, that's kind of cool. But the wall, like, that's so detailed. I could probably get in closer and there'd be more detail. Okay, now it's getting blurry. Okay, I lied about that. Don't go in too close. Be about this close. You get plenty of detail. I'm happy with that texture. I'm now going to go back to Photoshop and duplicate this 2 more times. And on the other side as well. So, which will be... I'm about to point at my screen to say where, but you obviously can't see that, so that's not very helpful. I'll just use my mouse. So I need to put this window over here. And there. And there. And there. And there. Not at the back, because no one will see the back. You'll see the sides and the front of the church, and that's about it. Oh. I'm not going to be very long on this live stream. I just want to sort of give you an idea of how far I'm going with this, and how much concentration and how long it takes, how time-consuming it takes just to make an asset for a game. So imagine making every single asset for a game. This is how you go about doing it. This is one of the ways you go about doing it. Okay. So if I go to here... Okay, stop messaging me. If I go to merge layers, I've lost where merge layers is. There we go. That merges the layers now. What I can do now is put them into a group. No, I don't need to put them into a group. I can delete the group because I've already got a group. I can put them into the Windows group, and I can delete this layer. So now, if I click V, I can then press Control-Alt and duplicate the layer. If it allows me to put it in level. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Okay, I want to try and put this sort of in the middle. I'm doing this by eye as well. Like, I shouldn't really be doing it by eye, but YOLO. It's about the same distance. That's not the same distance. That's the same distance, because it automatically snaps. Now what I can do... Why are you not letting me select? I can duplicate these. all of them and literally just go wallop like that. And now we have windows on all of the sides there. See? And it's a tiled texture for this wood, by the way. Like, it's not one massive texture. This is individual textures. And I've had to tile them all the way across. It's a nightmare. That's why they're all red. Using a tile engine. Yeah. Tiresome. Okay, so we're going to save this. Almost a gigabyte. I really need to optimize it. I mean, now I'm optimizing it into a JPEG, so that's kind of optimizing it. The quality 12, large file. Can you give me an estimate of what size it's going to be? 18.7 megabytes. It'll probably be compressed more. It probably will be when it actually gets put into the game. And now we wait for Max to catch up. Hello? Did I save it in the right place? I'm just going to double check. I've just saved it twice. Okay, that's why I didn't do anything. Right. Save it again. I saved it twice and saved it as a copy, so it didn't actually apply to the Max file. Just wait for Max to catch up. There we go. We've now got the windows attached. We don't have any on the back. Remove them from the Google Drive. No. We'll do that later. What is that down there? Huh, that's probably just a UV map. The unwrap there. If I render it, I can't see the other side. I render this side? Okay. It's just that there's no lights this side. If I render it like this, is it just black? That makes no sense. Okay, well, it's kind of working. You're going to see this from a distance. It's a very low poly church. The idea is so it can go in a game outside of the map, so you don't need to sort of have to make a high poly church where the character's going to go into it. But this is the low poly church. Very low poly. I mean, I haven't got the rest of the church in yet. I just need to put it in. If I go to render this, that is my church. That's what it's looking like so far. I do have stairs in the church, and the door will just be a texture. It's not even going to be a physical door. It's just going to be a texture. Don't need to have any of these fancy, like, high poly churches. There's just no need for it at all. At all. Like, I mean, if I was having the character go into the church, yes, but not like this. I'll go here, render it. I think the windows look pretty decent. Like, the whole scene will be really dark, so it's not too much to worry about here. Tell you what, the archway was the most nightmarish thing to do. I added a bridge to it, if I can click on it. Oh no, because, wait. Why am I not able to click on the bridge? There we go. Yeah, I added a bend to it and literally turned it into a bridge. It works. It gets the job done. There's an easier way to do it, but I just wanted to do it as quickly as possible. So, next up will be the front porch, which should be interesting, because I'm going to have to do the stairs differently, and I'm going to have to find a texture. The textures, by the way, I just literally got from Google Images, and I just looked at the royalty-free images that you can use, stock images and stuff, and just grabbed hold of them, put them into Photoshop, edit them how I want them, and yeah, Bob's your uncle. That's what a lot of game developers do. They get stock images, they edit them to how they see fit, as long as they're like copyright-free images and things like that, and they're allowed to use them. That's literally how you make textures. Don't think that it's hard to make textures. I mean, it is if you don't know how to use a software like me. I'm still learning the software. I've been learning it for a very long time. It takes a long time to learn it, but I'm learning lots of different softwares at the same time, so kind of makes it quite difficult. Anyway, we're going to be editing this for texture. If you look here, this texture's basically done. Don't need to do the inside. Don't need to do any more of the outside. And we don't need to do the walls and the tops of the walls on the inside, because you won't see any of them. So that's nothing to worry about. We can save it just to make sure. It's almost a gig in file size. That's insane. This has to upload to my Google Drive. Like, that's how much space it's going to take a gig just for one image, one Photoshop file. And one image is like 18.7 megabytes. I've been going on for half an hour. Bad. Okay. So I'm going to turn off everything. And I am going to leave on the front porch. We're going to add a unwrap, UV wrap there. Open the UV wrap there. Okay. We're now going to create some seams. This is going to be fun. Why are you there? No, I don't want to do that. I want to reset. Why are you not resetting? Hello? Why is it not allowing me to reset? I just want this to be in there. Okay, you just unwrapped it really badly. I can't deal with that. So what I do is turn on the checkered pattern to see what it would look like with the texture on it. That's what a texture would look like. So the texture in the background here, this checkered background, is the texture that is currently being displayed here, as you can see. So we've got to try and make that so it's perfect, like the background there. And it becomes a lot easier to do texturing. So I'm going to select that. Select that. Select that. Do I have to keep going down? I do. Okay. I've just realised what may go wrong here. We'll see. We'll see if something does go wrong. Might not. Because I think I made the stairs slightly wrong. But like I say, we'll see. I need to get to there. Okay, that should... I mean, the textures are getting better, but... yeah, something's awfully gone wrong there. UV wrapping's never been my strong point at all. Like, I struggle so much with UV wrapping. I don't know why, but I just do. Really quite annoying. I've already done this bit, haven't I? Like, I'm trying to avoid doing the stairs. Okay, that's looking better. Help. See, this is what's happening with the stairs. Now it's getting the stairs into it. I don't want the stairs in it. How do I avoid that? Just go up here. If I go... wait, if I undo, go back this way. What? Okay. If I try and peel that now, does that make still? This makes no sense how it does UV wrapping. At all. Just going to post again to make sure people are seeing that I am live. Okay. go back to here. UV wrapping just makes no sense. If I select this face, it's that face there. That mind boggles me. Like, for real. How has that happened? Look, why is it still attached to something? Makes no sense. Hurts my head. Seriously. There's just so many textures. I'm sure I'm going about this wrong. Sure. I'm just going to select all of the stairs. Come back. Look. This is what happens when you just, like, zoom in super far. I'm going to peel it now. Okay. It's starting to take shape, I guess. Wait. There must be a way just to select the whole thing. Are you actually for real right now? I just got to work out what's what now. That's a step. How big are these stairs? What? What about that? Okay, I've got to do some tidying up with this as well. Oh. Why is this, like, one massive texture? Why is it curved? That's what I don't get. Wait a second. If I go to reset it... Wait. If I go to reset... Does it just give me the pill for all of them? It still curves it. Okay. Okay. Kind of getting somewhere. I don't know why it's duplicating everything there, though. If I go to quick peel... Are you serious right now? What is all of this? What is this? So what is this? That's the outside. Why is the inside and outside like completely different sizes? I'm so confused. Ah, I know why. Wait, I'm trying to do everything. Can I reset the pill for everything? That's just jumbled everything up now. Okay, that worked better. Kind of. And I just had to... Look, see? Oh my god. That's almost perfect. I just need to rotate that. This is genius. Obviously, I need to fit it in that square. But that's fine. That's easy to do. Wait, why is the bottom... Oh. For real? Is there a way just to select it all? That really does break it, doesn't it? Select all. Reset peel. Okay. We reset the peel and it just curves it. Okay. Interesting. What? You won't see the back. I don't know why I'm worrying about the back and the bottom. It's more the side and the front. Like, what is this? Okay, if I'm going to put all of the stuff that I'm going to use in the top right, I think. That should be slightly easier, and I'm going to make it 8K, so... Yeah. Trying to make this... Oh my god. It's a nightmare. So I've got to rotate everything now. Well... That's the stair. Nice. So what's that? That's the door. Oh. No idea what that is. You can chuck that out. Because apparently it doesn't belong to anything. Like, literally, what does it belong to? Oh. Why? What is this? There's another thing that doesn't exist. Nice. The same bit that doesn't exist. Okay. I feel like there's a trend going on here. 15. That there. Wait, what? Yeah, that way. It would help. What I'm going to do is just literally get all the stuff that I'm keeping. Like, we don't need the back at all. We need this side. Is there a way to just select this side? That's not what I wanted to do at all. And go back to this. Kind of what I wanted to do. Now I just need to resize. Now I just need to resize it. This can. That's not what I wanted to do. Can move. Because it's just taking textures from there and there. Like, we won't see those textures. Here. What we're wanting to do. Wanting to get this. This is the left hand side. Is this the right hand side? Oh, it is. If I select this, can I reset it? Oh. Oh, okay. And then if I select this one, reset that, peel that, make that the same size. This makes my life so much easier now. If I just rotate this one. Wait, no, it doesn't. Why are you different sizes? This makes no sense. Oh my god, UV wrapping is actually so annoying. Really bugging me now. Okay, I'm going to resize this window. And then select that. Okay. The way I'm sitting in this chair is so uncomfortable. I'm sitting like a hunchback right now. Like, you know when you like hunchback in a chair? You start getting like the shoulder ache just there. It's really annoying. Resize. Doesn't need to be that small. Oh, stop. W. you know what we need to do? We should have every single bit in there. I'm freehanding this. I really shouldn't be freehanding it. Oh well, everything's getting aligned now, and you're going to see this from a really long distance away. We need to do the inside. These kind of need to get lined up as well. So if I select that, it's that up there. So if I bring it down to here, make everything sort of relatively the same size. Ooh. Okay, perfect. There we go. Doesn't feel like it's straight. No, it's not. Wait, what? Why is it more straight when it goes wonky like that? That makes no sense. I guess we'll see. Okay. I'll leave it at that. Then we can do the same to this texture. Let me go to the other side. Need to get it aligned up with this. So put it down here. Resize it. And that's kind of aligned. Yeah. I'll say that's closely aligned. We now need to do the inside bit. Fun. Okay, this is going to be fun. Is this the same size? Is this a stair as well? That's a top. Okay, that's a middle stair. We can sort that out in a minute. Okay, I can probably put the stairs somewhere else. Like that's the door up here. It's gonna be a texture for the door anyway. Close enough. Yes, I am doing this completely freehand. Literally, because you're gonna be seeing this from a distance in my game. Like the distance you're gonna be seeing it from is just like if I put stuff in. Just turn everything on. The distance you're probably going to see it from is like there, and it's going to be out of focus on the camera, so and you won't be able to go to it. Like you won't be able to get any closer. So, like you don't need to have the textures perfect in this sort of scenario. It's going to be out of focus. It just needs to have a sort of rough outline. I mean, it is for my portfolio as well, but like this is my argument against it to say that you're not going to see it. So it's kind of a style of art. Everyone's got their own style of art, so I can call it art. I guess that's how it works. I guess I'll go back to the UV. I got the textures from Google. Literally went to Google, got the textures, and then just edited them in Photoshop. My God, it's the most nightmarish thing. I've had to combine textures. Look how bad this is. This is a night window with an overlay of white around this bit. It's so bad. But again, you're not going to see it this close. And the same with this one. This is a daytime and nighttime window in one. Because otherwise it's just too dark around the outside. And this is a tiled texture. It's just literally one square there and then repeated multiple times. You can see how bad the tiling is. But again, you won't see it because either you're going to be really far away from it. But when you're like this, obviously you can see it really plainly there. But like this, can't see it. A render. I mean, you can see the tiling a little bit, but like the windows sort of make it still contrast. Words. I'm struggling for words now. Okay, we're gonna go back to actually editing this. Turn everything back off Front porch, leave that on. I've like named everything as well. So this is named the front porch. This the front porch. I don't know what else to call it. When it comes to naming things in Macs, I'm so bad at naming things. There is better ways to name things, but I need to get this here. Wait, I need to do the other inside. This inside. Because this is not very aligned. Why is it not aligned? It's aligned to this. What? That makes no sense. Wait. Is everything on tilt? Am I just going mad? Why is this higher up here than this? That is confusing. What? So if I do that, maybe? Need to resize it. Freehand. Don't want to do freehand again. Wait, why is it saying to rotate? Why are you rotating? Mad. Okay. That's kind of aligned. I don't know what's going on with this top bit. I need to sort that top bit out, but that's probably the best I'm going to be able to do there. The reason why you have to do it like this and align it like this is because I'm going to be applying the same texture as what I've got on the actual bottom half of the church, which is this weird material. It's easy just to show you in here, is this. And I want it all to be aligned up, like perfectly, in the actual porch. It doesn't necessarily have to be aligned up on the actual church itself with the porch, but it needs to be aligned up all the way around here, sort of to make it look like it's slabs of wood that's plonked there. And it's just a black and white texture, because that's sort of the theme that I'm going. It's not a scary game, but it's set to give off a scary sort of vibe. So you just have to wait and see really what the game's about. You think it's a scary game because it's about a church, a graveyard, a ghost, but it's nothing, not scary at all. But why am I not able to rotate? Click the rotate tool. Why are you not allowing me to rotate? There we go. Okay, is that at an actual angle? Can I snap that to an angle? I don't get why it does this. There we go, perfect. Okay, this is going to be the top, isn't it? So I'm going to break it down just there. By all means, fix me up another texture for this. Okay. This. Once I've got the UV mapping, the texturing is the easy bit. Like, for real. It really is. If I now resize this. Why is it not changing? I just need to put it there. Why is it not aligning now? Grey bricks. The issue being is if I go to my trying to think, go to my concept. This is a really bad concept, but I'm just going to bring it up here. this is the idea that I'm going for, is kind of wooden slates going across. This looks so bad, by the way. This is just a simple concept, but this is kind of what I'm going for, like the wooden slates. So I don't know how the bricks would work necessarily. If I try and open up another tab quickly and just go to church. Oh, not church textures. I was looking at what like textures there would be for churches, but couldn't find anything, so I just typed in wood. Kind of works. If I pull up a oh my god. Okay. This is a church. No. Stop playing stuff. There we go. This is the church, basically, that I'm basing it from, except I've just found this church, so yeah, work that one out. View image. Like, the slate's there. It's like, this is probably made from plastic, maybe. Could be made from wood, but the idea is it's going to be wood and there's going to be a cross on the top. Like, mine's just going to be a simple church, to be fair. Mine's not going to be necessarily to proportion. The gravestones aren't to proportion. So, yeah, there is that. I don't know how sending you the... Yeah, looks like a farm church. I don't know how sending you the concept would help, though. Like, I just don't know how it would help. This is the concept. It's not really good. I was going to have the 3D bits just there, but I just figured that I'm going to go with different types of windows because I don't need those. It's just extra polygons. I really don't need it. So you can change it to bricks. Huh. Okay, I'll get about doing that in a second. Right now, I'm going to finish this, and then I can focus texturing this bit. Okay, so move this bit up. Wait, what? Okay. What is going on here? It's not because it's a different size. I mean, it's the same width. That makes no sense. This is annoying. It's not aligning up this side now. It doesn't matter too much that it's not aligning up. I can align it up myself, but... Okay, we're just going to leave it like that for now. And what we're going to do is get the other side. Ah, look at that. It's rotated. Nice. Rotate it. If you allow me to. Why does it never align straight, even with the snapping tool? There we go. I like to leave the snapping tool on, so it just gives me peace of mind that it's going the right way. In regards to the right degrees. How has this ended up lined up there and then the other side it just hasn't? Makes no sense sometimes, you know. Life. Okay, we're going to take this bit here. Can we rotate this? Unsnap. Oh my god. Freehand is not my thing. Why does that even exist? Right, now I'm just going to put it there. So like that's off. Wait, why is there a curve? What is going on here? How does it end up UV mapping like that? I don't even know. That this is some weird UV mapping, you know. I should really move this as well. This isn't even anything. Like, it's an inside of something. So I can move it outside of the actual area that I'm going to be UV mapping. Oh. And that, funny enough. What about that? Yep. Don't need. Yep. Don't need. Do I need this? Apparently not. I need that. That kind of makes sense. I'm just going to put it there for now. I probably don't need this. This is probably the top, yeah. Never going to see that, so. This is nowhere again. Nice. That's a stair. Is this a stair? Yes. That's a stair as well. Okay. That's the door. And that's a stair. Wait, what? How have I end up with so many stairs? Okay, we'll correct the stairs in a second. Okay, that's literally UV mapping. Almost done. I'm trying to get comfy in my chair. Okay. I can move this over here. I'll be able to get a fairly good lineup of textures here. Nope. If I resize it. Why does it have to be a different size? Okay. I've gone really silent now, concentrating on trying to get the UV mapping done properly. For some reason that's actually in line. Don't ask how. Well, it was kind of in line. Say that, but oh my god, I'm yawning already. It's not even midnight yet. Okay. That's the inside there, that's fine. You know what? We're not going to line up the inside because you're not really going to see it. This is my argument. This is my art argument. If I... That's a stair there. I'm trying to work out what to do next here. So that's the stair. I need the front stair, which is this one. So I'm going to put this at the bottom. So I know that's a stair. And next is that. Which can practically sit on there. Why is it not aligned? This makes no sense. Put it like that. It's aligned. Someone explain this to me, please. Wait, why is this the front step? Oh my god. My brain. Okay. Now we should be good. Nope, that's the wrong bit. We need this bit. No. We need this bit. Yes. Aligning stairs up. Joys. Okay. And now we can put the door up here. What is the betting that when I go to do all the UV wrapping, that the actual everything that I texture onto it will be upside down or something? Like the door, for example, will be upside down. What is the betting in that? I guarantee it's going to happen at some point. This is the best I'm going to be able to do it though here. Like the back you're never going to see, so ignore the back, the top and the bottom. You're never going to see them, and the texture's inside. For some reason it's got textures on the inside. No idea why. Makes no sense. Okay, so what we can do is now save the UV map. And we're going to save it here. It's the front porch. I don't know why I'm copying that. Front porch UV. And save. Just going to make sure that I've saved the actual max file as well. And now we can render. I need to remember what 8K was. It's 8192. 8192. I'm sure of it. Output. And I'm going to save it as a bitmap. Front porch UV map. Save. Now go into Photoshop. Yes. I say Photoshop weird. Close all of these. Don't need them open. And drag it in somehow. Which one is it? Wait. Wait, what? What did it save as? Where did it save? That's confusing. Oh. That'd be why. Ha, lol. Back to Photoshop. I didn't actually render it out. Wait, why? Oh my god. I just want to put this into there. There we go. So now you've got the UV map in here. You can see how high res it is. This is dumb. Like, you can zoom right in. Like, until you see the pixels. That's far. Almost 400%. You zoom out, you just can't see any of the green outlines. But now we can get door textures, and we can get the wall textures done, and the stair textures. So we know roughly where the stairs are. It's this whole section here, and the door's the top bit up there, and you got a wall just here. I also need to consider putting, as well as the door, do I need to put a window above it? Let's see. It's been an hour and 5 minutes. Wow. Okay, I've been live streaming for a while. At least it's at 60 FPS. See, this works. Why is this working at 60 FPS? Try and live stream PUBG or something. It doesn't work. Makes no sense. OBS just has hissy fits. Okay, so try and texturing this. Images. Can I... No, you know what? Take it in. Like this. This is the easiest way for me to do it. It stays high res. I'm going to go from the side here. Yeah, that kind of works. Just there. Ooh, this might actually work, you know. Putting it up like this. This might actually keep everything in line. Oh my god, look at these layers. Okay, let me go back to the side. Oh my god, how are we gonna... Can I align it up perfectly to this? Guess I can. This is the worst way of doing UV mapping, by the way. Don't ever do UV mapping like this. This is just how I'm doing UV mapping and how I'm texturing, because why not? This is really bad. Wait. Okay, I'm going to change something here. Okay. I'm going to undo it quickly. I realise what's happened here. If I try and do this, I'm going to try and get it there. Otherwise it's some weird tiling effect. Yeah. Okay. Duplicate those two. And do the same thing. Yep, that'll do. And do the same thing here. There we go. And now do that. And then we duplicate it. We can now select one of them. The wrong one, obviously. I don't know, something about doing it like this just makes it seem a lot more sensible. Otherwise, you see this tiling effect that you get here, it looks really weird. If you just sort of overlap it, you gets rid of the tiling effect. It's weird how it does that. But then you zoom out, you get tiling effect. So, either way. Can I select multiple? I want that, 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 that. I'm just going to duplicate the whole lot and put it over there. You're going to be in line. There we go. Putting you in line. I need some music for something like this, don't I? Oh well. There we go. Now I think I can just duplicate that to the other side. For the stairs, I think I'm going to have stone, but I don't have any stone texture. I have wood texture. We'll see. I want to layer all of this stuff in a second. This is just like really quick. simple stuff. Got you, I got you. 2 minutes. Okay. What do you got? Okay, and can we duplicate this now? Okay, some interesting effects going on here. But if I go to now save this, this is only 200 megabytes. 2.5, 255 megabytes. Not too bad. This is just the Photoshop document though. If I go to save it as a JPEG, UV map, save. You can tell me what it is? 24 megabytes. Why is this higher? Oh my god. Sometimes you make no sense. Go to this. Assign material to texture. Apply it in the viewport and bitmap. Looks awful. So if I put these two on, kind of in line, I guess. Ah, how has it ended up smaller? Oh, the joys of 8K textures. What is going on here? See, this is what happens when you don't align stuff. Should be able to fix that. That's fine. Sending me a wall texture through Discord. Okay, I am waiting. Look how bad it looks. I mean, if you're looking at it from here, this is such a stupid argument. It shouldn't be a thing. The windows look cool. It's in 4K. Okay. Lol. Wait, how has it mapped the back? What on earth? That shouldn't be a thing. How has it mapped the back? The map's off. You're kind of giving the shout out yourself just there. So trying to align this. This is not going to be fun. Okay. Photoshop. Back to the drawing boards. I need to align all of this. Do something. It's won't work, but YOLO. I guess. We'll find out. Oh, now you've gone up to a gig. How does that work? Or 700 megabytes. Joys of Photoshop and working with textures. And now update on here. Wait, why is it now smaller? Render. Making that bigger won't make a difference, I don't think. I mean, I could try it, but wait, how is it becoming smaller? That makes no sense. So apparently doing it like that. Let me just... Okay. Obviously it's not going to align properly, but... just trying to work out what is going on with it. How has it done that? I've resized it, so... I mean, I could only make those larger. Will this work? We can give this a go. Save this. This is almost a gigabyte. So close. Joyce was working with 8K textures. This makes no sense. It's just staying the same size. Hello? I did just save it correctly, right? Porch. Okay. Save. Okay. It's saving. Now it's loading into max. I think I made it too big now. What on earth? It shows up bigger here. I'm just checking to see if there's any deformalities in that. It doesn't appear to be. Realistic with materials. What? Okay. So apparently changing the material size literally has made no difference. That blows my mind. What? I mean, the texture's really good quality, but still. What? Like, the texture's massive now. Literally, if I try and make it any bigger, it's just gonna look stupid. But this is definitely gonna be a gig now. Yep, we've gone into a completely different file format. Okay, save JPEG and save it as that. Save. Import. Please work. Oh. Oh. That's a weird sound that just came out of my mouth. That's so close. I think with a little bit of tinkering, I can get that perfect. Look at that. Almost spot on. Seamless texturing. Okay. Okay, let's try something. Just gonna... If I shrink it, does that do anything? Yeah, that makes it larger. Okay. I feel like we're getting somewhere. Just gonna try this. Help. UV mapping. Like, how can people do UV mapping so quickly? Oops. Go back to the perspective. Okay, so it's when you try and resize it. Do you reckon if I try and relax it, there's a little relax button. Relax until flat. I'm going to click it just to see what happens. Help. Yeah, about that. Don't click the relax button. Can I undo the... Oh. I was dying then. I was pressing undo, I was pressing Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Why was it not working? Okay. Oh my god. I think from this distance, it looks great. I'm just gonna leave it there. I literally can't be asked to carry on aligning this up. This is going to take all night otherwise. This is like, it's 20 past 12, so you're not going to see how aligned it is. It's going to be very dark. I need to get the door on. I think what we can do is focus on that bit of thing, maybe. That bit there. What about that? And then if we do this. See, look, it lines up here, but it doesn't line up there. Oh, now the inside's not lined up. Fun. Why are you not moving? Oh. What? Oh, is it because it's a different size? That's annoying. Oh, we're getting somewhere though. Slowly aligning everything up. Do you know, I probably should have just got away with just one slab. That would have probably worked instead of things like that. So the lines going across this way just doesn't make sense. I guarantee if I render this, it won't be aligned. It's kind of aligned. For someone that's never done stuff like this, I'm quite proud of myself. If I resize this, maybe. I mean, I guess this is the only way to learn, really, isn't it? It's just keep practicing until you get good at it. Joy. There should be an align button if you select the texture map. What? Where? There's linear align horizontally to pivot, align vertically to pivot, align to edge, the top bar. There is an align tool. If that's what you're talking about. That's align. But aligning the texture? Didn't know you could do that. Otherwise it'll try to align the mesh. Only if you have the texture selected and not the mesh. Well, how do I select the texture? In material editor? Huh. It's fine. Like, if you're coming out with something that could possibly be useful, that's fine. As long as it works, I guess. I'm gonna say that's pretty decent at attempting to line up stuff. So if I go to render that, yes, now you can actually see. that's pretty well aligned. I'm gonna say that. By hand, that's pretty decent. And now it goes bad. It's this side. What is wrong with this side? Okay, so this side here. If I go to there, and if I change it to... Now I've gone off. Wait, what happens if I go off? That's so confusing. What happens if I just... That's... What? How large is this texture? Add dark shadows in the edges. Yeah, I don't need to add the dark shadows because when I put it into the game engine, it will do a lot of things for me. It's quite clever how Unity does things with textures. Be quite surprised. Now it's all the wrong size. Nice. I need it to fit there. Okay, is it because it's the wrong size? If I make it the right size... And just bring it up. That's like not the same size. I don't know what. Thank you. Okay, so put it back there. Okay, don't burn your house down. It's only a spider. My god, this aligning stuff is just doing my head in. Surely. Surely this has got it. Wait, when I align it here, it then messes it up everywhere else. This does my head in. You know what? I'm going to pull it down a little bit. It's about there. And then... I'm going to try and align this one. Wherever it's gone. I can see where the problem's sort of aligning. I can see where the problem's aligning, yes. Nice one. Wait, the textures... Are the textures aligned? If I try and move this one up. That's down, but oh well. That's now in line. Okay. Then it's not in line. It's actually hurting my head. Okay. Trying to rotate that. How? It's because this needs to be a different size. That make it slightly better? Please. It's actually making me angry. Just gonna leave it like that. It gets the job done, okay? This is my church. My church is amazing. It just gets the job done, like for real. Close that. Close that. Render. Now I need to align it to the actual thing behind. Can I take all of this? Oh well, I'm tired. And just move it? Is that gonna work? Just move it slightly up. That's not slightly. Oh no. There is an issue now. Oh, I love the default scene lights. Yeah, I'm gonna have to resize everything. That's the issue. Now we've gone off the UV map. Nice. Trying to keep the stairs in the UV map there. Why is that textured up there? Hello. That's the most British hello you'll ever hear. Hello. That kind of gets the job done. Making it a church in 3ds Max to put into Unity. It's going to take a long time at this rate. I need to UV map all of this. I mean, once it's done, I guess. I can attach everything just to have it one object, and then just import that one object into Unity. So far, it's only 184 polygons. I could probably reduce the poly count even further, but considering it's a church, kind of getting away with 184 polys. My gravestone takes up like 17 polygons, and when it's got the ivy growing on it, it takes up 160,000 polygons to 500,000 polygons. So, yeah, there's a big difference in polygon count with the church, and the church is not going to be seen. Like, you're going to be like this far away from the church at any time. So, like, if you're going to render it in the game, that's just what it's going to look like, and it's going to be out of focus, so you won't even see the level of detail that's on it. And I'm using 8K textures for it because YOLO. If I click that, wait, render. Thank you. Render again. See, the level of detail is pretty decent. Just this bit here looks so bad. It's not aligned. So bad. It's because it's the way I'm UV mapping. I'm definite of it. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why it doesn't look that great, because of the way I'm creating the seams. If, for example, if I just turn everything back off, Go back to the front porch. Open a UV editor. If I had gone about creating the seam for example, this whole section here, and sort of these 3 panels there, and then this 4th panel just here, I probably would have got away with it a lot easier texturing, but I didn't do that, and I could have done a stairs separately. I actually might go about retexturing this, but anyhow, I think I'm going to leave my stream here because I have been streaming for almost 2 hours. It's been an hour and a quarter almost now that I've been streaming for, so I am going to call it there, guys. Like, thank you guys for like calling into this stream and just listening to me and watching me achieve almost nothing with this, because I'm now going to probably recreate it in a different way because I've realised my mistake. But you will get to see the final result eventually. I will be putting my game up onto my website. If you haven't checked my website out, it is obersign.com. Literally just go and check that out. I will be putting my game up on there. It'd probably be either a download or be most likely playable in the browser, on a computer that is, depending on if I can get away with doing that. I might not be able to do that, but we'll see. We'll see anyway. I'll be doing a walkthrough of the game anyway on YouTube, so you'll be able to see that. You can see some of the walkthrough so far of what I've done so far on YouTube, so go check that out. It's on my channel, or just go and check it out on my website, obersign.com. Anyway, guys, I'm going to see you in another video. I'm going to have to stop recording and stop streaming now. So, goodbye.